Portugal only tied DR Congo, getting set to make his way back out.
Personnel will change, but I think he'll be fairly comfortable from top class, eh? They've been good forward, both. Obviously Mendes with the goal, but Cancelo's.
This is a majority Colombian crowd. So, goal scorers Munoz and Diaz, 10, makes his 10th World Cup appearance team history. This is a team coming off a 3-goal performance.
Story is far from. They need more from that stellar midfield. And Joao Felix come in to join his Al Nassr teammate Cristiano Ronaldo, who.
Well, there is plenty of time. They can afford to be a little bit patient, although a whirlwind start may suit them. Against Germany in their last home game, they did perform absolutely brilliantly in the first quarter of the game and took the lead and stole the second somewhat against the run of players. Some useful weapons in there. One of them is Bruno Alves and Isaacson. Missing one day's training, so did Elmander on Sunday between first and second legs. Not so today, we're rather aghast at the temperatures when they trained here. Here's Ronaldo.
Actually trying to do here, but this is where Portugal can really threaten. They win the ball back fairly cheaply. And one thing you don't want as a defender is to be isolated one-on-one with Ronaldo, but is it a cross? Is it?
To whom playing for a draw comes naturally.
And then had to pull it back.
We can all speculate about the effect that the psychological games have. And Larsson's given it away. Hugo Almeida. Ronaldo's on the charge. And cut off at the pass by Per Nielsen. And there in one moment. Ronaldo. Rasmus Elm stepped in. Well, up goes Ronaldo. But wide. Joao Pereira. Ronaldo with an adhesive first touch. Some space has opened up. Oh. And Isaacson hangs up.
That Ronaldo has ever struck. You know he's more than capable on left or right foot of beating goalkeepers from this range, but then forward. But what they're struggling to do is keep hold of the ball for a number of passes and get any rhythm in their game, so they're losing possession quickly. So Portugal are breaking and they're getting players in space.
Nani ducked underneath it, Ronaldo coming in.
This is a very, very difficult opportunity, even for a world-class footballer. It's the way he just skips up off the surface. You've got to time your run, you're moving at pace onto the ball. Portuguese defence under more pressure, and I still feel it's getting that ball into wide areas, and maybe now with Svensson and Shellstrom, two very experienced central midfielders, can they get on the ball and so it doesn't boil over?
Coutinho hoping to get there. Joao Pereira, Raul Meireles, able to turn, quite able to pick a pass. Well, this is Fabio Contrao, might pick a way through. Ronaldo, and Isaacson is there again. Looking for an outball, which Hugo Almeida.
The damage, it'll be a monumental effort to recover from this position. The coach has got to keep believing.
Pressure from Joao Pereira. Promise here. And Nielsen on the end of that. Amanda was Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who's made the difference in both legs, and he was nearing full pelt there. Howard Webb felt there was no case for a free kick. Larsson's ball. And it got stuck under the defender's feet. Joao Pereira bringing it away. That does it. Joao Coutinho. Behind that Swedish central midfield pair. It's Ronaldo. Oh, that's beautiful. And Túnez, can he get there? It's Lustig with Isaacson with the fist. Joao Pereira. That's away by Johan Elmander. Larsson giving chase. Won his battle. Carvalho blocking the road. But now it's Ronaldo who can break again. And can he kill the Swedish dream? He has has done, surely.
Again on the counter-attack. As the ball is played out to him, it's a really good ball from Hugo Almeida. Times the pass perfectly. It's not an easy ball to take under your spell. And then to thrash past the goal.
There may be more for them here. João Pereira. Ronaldo again! Well, he's not...
This is inches wide. I just think when he's
Thought he might see action tonight because they were such... Oh, Elmander, it may not be finished yet. Atletico Madrid against Getafe.
tried his best to get some rhythm into the game.
Pepe. Jimmy Domaz. Martin Olsen. Hit with him so much pace on it.
I think he'll have a word for his wall as well, because even though Elmander leans into it, sometimes as a player you've got to be stronger than that. You've got to shove Elmander away. Your job is to get in the way of the ball. It might be travelling at 90 miles an hour, but you've got to put your body on the line, and that wall didn't.
Bruno Alves. Ricardo Costa winning the challenge fair and square. And, I think Mikel Lustig has a case. That's probably just born of frustration by Ronaldo. What a performance he's produced tonight. And he might just cap it all with another stunning moment.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and that another one there, just the way he dinks that ball around the corner and then he's off again. Using that pace and that take, and you've got to appreciate playing at international level, the top level of the game. For one player to have an influence on a game like we've seen from Ronaldo tonight just underlines what an amazing, immense talent he is. He can really turn a team's fortunes around on his own.
And there's no greater pressure. In the club level, there's usually a game next week. At the international level, that isn't always the case. Well, I'm hearing more remarkable news tonight. And you will see it shortly. Mamadou Sakho, the shot from Jimmy Domaz there. And Mamadou Sakho, 5 more minutes, but even for the Swedes, who have produced some remarkable comebacks along this World Cup qualifying road, which seems to be about to end. Surely too little. Moutinho on the charge here. He has space to move into. He's got help here from João Pereira. Moutinho. And cheers that the third France goal is going to go down as an OG by Oleg Husev of Dynamo Kiev. But he was in there. These will mind too much. Here's Ronaldo. Oh! Well, there's nothing, almost nothing. Ibrahimovic. Towards him again. Pepe away. William Carvalho is a little short there. On the big stage again, second time in succession. Here's Veloso, Nani on the charge in the middle. This match, when it looked as though it was drifting away from them, and at that moment, Cristiano Ronaldo delivered. And that's picked up by João Pereira. Spent some years so far. He was almost waiting for the game to come to him on Friday night. He's certainly been involved a good deal more in these first 16 minutes or so.
Yeah, you can talk about how to get Ibrahimovic much more involved in a game, and it is personally down to him to cover more ground, to show for his teammates as well. And of course his teammates need to try and find him with a bit more quality. Certainly in the second half in Lisbon he was starved of possession and was a peripheral figure and just not involved whatsoever.
Olsen. That's a nice turn and promise here for the Swedes. Well, Almanda applauding it. I mentioned Ronaldo and Pepe missing one day's training. So did Almanda on Sunday between first and second legs. Not surprising that he needed a bit of time to recover, given the energy he put into his display in the Estadio de Luz. Nani's cross really was fizzed. And Thompson will have to complete the job here. Yesterday we were rather aghast at the temperatures when they trained here. Here's Ronaldo. Well, he's saying, where were you Friday night? You can maybe question that sometimes in his Swedish counterpart.
Yeah, I think Trevor in the studio used the perfect word. It was his perseverance. He is a great footballer, we know that. He can score great goals, but he kept on going, kept on trying, believing he could be the difference, and we just didn't see Ibrahimovic really doing the same. So Ronaldo...
Music's needing to come there. It's just a slightly worrying moment.